Joining us again on Morning Blend, welcome back, Tara Peterson, attorney with Crenshaw Peterson. Tara, when administering an estate after somebody dies, what are some of the biggest mistakes that people make?
Yeah, so there's a couple. I would say one of the biggest is not knowing when to call the lawyers. So some of our families are getting along, everything's going to go great. But getting that first consultation to get advice on just some of the technicalities that need to take place can be really helpful to not making other mistakes down the road. Even if you're going to handle the estate majority on your own and you don't need that attorney on the day-to-day, getting that initial advice for things that really need to take place legally and the legal requirements for those can be really important. But the other side of that coin is sometimes they just want to figure it out themselves. And they're like, I'll work it out with my siblings, or I'll figure this problem out. And they just keep waiting. And then by the time they do come in, it's a total disaster. And so really being willing to pull the trigger and hire the attorneys for help is a big one. One of the other most common mistakes is notices. So there's notice requirements when you're administering estate. You have to notify beneficiaries on time. You have to notify them of the inventory, the list of assets that's within the estate, the accounting, what expenses there's been, and those pesky creditors. So we have to notify those credit card companies. We have to notify that last ambulance ride, that lawnmower who's been there all summer, who might still have an outstanding bill. All those people that we know that might have something, we have to send them notice legally. And if we don't, we can be held responsible. And you don't want your mom's debt to fall onto you. So you want to make sure that you're doing all of those things properly.
What steps can a personal representative or trustee take to avoid problems?
Yeah, so really, A, go see the lawyers, right? But B, open communication. Communication is really, I think, the biggest thing, making sure that everybody is aware of what is going to be taking place, what is going on, what the process is going to be. And that is one of the benefits of working with an attorney, because they're going to outline things for the executor, for the trustee or the personal representative. But we're also going to send that notice to the beneficiaries so that they know what's going on. So they're not calling up and saying, well, why is this taking so long? Because they're going to have an outline of what is going to take place and when and how, and what they can expect. And usually that decreases some of the tension, the potential tension that can take place between siblings, which is always a good thing.
Yeah. So many moving pieces and parts that most of us don't navigate every day. You're the experts at that. You guys can help families.
Yeah.
So, all right. Call attorney Tara Peterson, Crenshaw Peterson. Always great talking with you, Tara.
Thank you.